to give you my heart.
In this video, you will learn about some special examples of for loop and lists like range, enumerators, zipping, max, min, shuffling, inputting strings. Okay, let's start with the first example. So I'm running a for loop for letter in. So for my string like this, and if that particular letter is equals to A, for A, then I want to print that letter. So for print that letter, so like this. So now what we have to do is we have to assign something to my string. So my string equals to, say for semi, we are writing a semi. Let's see what it will print. It will print A like this. You can put any conditions in the for loop. Now there are some useful operators in the for loop, like we can write here range like this, and what I want here is, let's say for number. Okay, so say for it I want a range of 10. So and I want to print that number, that every element. So it will start from 0. It will start from 0 till 9. So it will print the elements like this. You can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 until 9. So for now I want from 1 to 9. So what I have to write is 1 then 10 like this. It starts from 1 till 9. So for now I want every difference of 2, like 1 then 3 then 5, this way. So then what I have to write is 2. So it will make the difference of 2 and it will print that element. See, 1, 3, 5, 7 and then 9 like this. Okay, now let's start with the enumerator. So right here enumerator. So enumerate, sorry I don't know spelling. Enumerate, yeah, enumerate. So for I'm now writing a word. Later I will assign it. Here I will write a letter. You can give any name. So for I'm giving a name as a letter, and I'm printing that letter like this. So now let's assign the word. So word equals what? So for A, B, C, D, E, A, B, C, D and E like this. Now what it will print is, it will print in the form of tuples. Like its index is 0, then its index is 1, then C index is 3, 4 and 5. So it will print in the form of tuples. So 0A, 1B like this. See, it will print in the form of tuples. Now if you want to decouple it, like then what you have to do is, so for I'm writing here index, and this is the index, and this I'm writing a letter. So index comma letter. Okay, like this. So if you want to decouple anything, like like there is a tuple, yeah, like there is a tuple and you have to unpack or decouple it, then what you have to write is, you have to assign a name like this. This is my integer, like index, and this is my letter. So for I'm printing only a letter, then what it will print is A, B, C, D, E. See, like this, A, B, C, D, E. Now say for I am printing like print, and I'm printing index also. So what it will print is, it will print also index, like 1A. See, 1A, 0A, 1b, 2c, 3d and 4e, like this. Now let's start with let's go move to zipping. Let's move on zipping. Yeah, zipping together. So basically you have to make a to list for that. Therefore I'm writing a to list for that. My list one, and I'm giving it say for 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, and I'm writing another list. So for my list and my list 2, I'm assigning it to A, then comma B, then comma C, then comma D, like this. Now what I have to write is, here I am writing a item. It will give me in the form of tuple. So here that's a special method named zip, and which list we have to zip, then my list 1 and my list 2, like this. It will zip. Okay, so get rid of this, and I'm printing here item. What it will give me is what it will give me is it will give me a tuple like 1a, then 2b, then 3c, like this. It will give me a tuple. As you know already, if I want to list up these tuples, like I want to list up these tuples, then what I have to write, there's a special method named list. You just have to write a list, and inside the bracket you have to pass this zip. So for list, and I am passing this as a zip, and what I am passing is my list 1 comma my list 2, like this. So it will make a list. Sorry, anything wrong happened. Zip list, yeah, should work perfect. Why it is happening? List, then zip, output should be in the list. I think it will work in the Jupyter book. In this it is not working right now. I don't know, it should work, but it will work in your Jupyter Pi. If you are working in Anaconda, then surely it will work. So for I'm trying to print it. Let's check what it will print. Print. See, here it will print in the list. Yeah. So what basically the difference in the Jupyter Pi and Visual Studio is, you have to write this print statement here, and whereas in Anaconda, if you are using with Jupyter Pi book, then you just have to write this list and this. It will automatically print this. So make sure if you are working in the Visual Studio, then you will have to write a print, and only it will print this list. So now let's move on to the next topic, which is max. Okay, let's get rid of this. Therefore I'm assigning my list to say for 1, 2, 3, any random number. Say for 10, then I'm assigning to 29, then I am assigning 1, then let's say for 27 and 30 and 100, like this. If I want to print a max number from this list, then what I will have to do is simple print a max. There is a special method named max, and you have to pass in this list, pass a list like this. It will print 100. Obviously it is the max, like this. There is a min method also. Min will print the minimum number, like this. It is the minimum number in the list. Therefore you have to shuffle the things, like this is my list and I have to shuffle the elements. So what you have to do is you have to import a shuffle from a random. So there is a random name library pre-built that in the Python. So you can, what you have to do is from random import, you just have to import a shuffle like this, shuffle like this. And now what you have to do, now it enables, this library enables you to work with the function, special type of function shuffle. Now right here a shuffle. So what it will do is it will shuffle everything. It will shuffle everything, and then I'm printing my list like this. Let's see. See, my every element in this list are now shuffled. First element was 10, here it is 27. Okay, these are the basic methods, and these are the special type of methods where you can use, yeah, you can tell like this. Now let's input it. How to take the input from the user. So you have, basically there's a function named input. So input and write, therefore I am writing enter any number like this, enter any number and then colon. Okay, so for I am assigning this to any variable like x equals to this, and I'm printing that variable. So print, and I'm printing x like this. Therefore right now, see, it is asking me enter any number. Therefore I'm writing 240, sorry, not here, I have to write here. I'm writing any number 2662. So what it will do is, let's press enter, it will print that number. Okay, so guys, here's our lecture is over, and see you in the next video.
Like a Hellcat.